Hey there, Aquarius. This is Kelly Lunt bringing you your May 2018 channel message straight from source. This time we're doing it a little bit different, and that we're having an emphasis on money, getting the money out of the vortex and into your bank account. If you're interested in my mastermind for 5 high-powered individuals who are interested in 10xing the income of their business, stay tuned into the end. Without further ado, here's Source's message for all Aquariuses for how to make more money for the month of May. Aquarius, for you guys, we're going to be a little bit blunt. Give up the struggle. Give up the struggle. Your thoughts create your belief system. Your belief system creates your physical reality. If everything feels like a struggle, why can't it just be better? Why can't it just be happier? Why do I dread waking up? Why is it so hard to go into work? Why does it seem like when 2 good things happen, 3 bad things happen? It's because you have momentum built up on a belief system. So drop it. Stop it. Life does not have to be a struggle. I'm ready. You might have to, for quite some time of my life, it's felt like a struggle. It's felt like I've had to work so hard for so long, much of my life. I've put a lot of effort to get the things that I've gotten, and I am right here, right now, ready to feel better. Right here, right now, I'm ready to feel better. I'm ready for life to feel a little bit better, to have a little bit of eagerness looking forward today, to have a little bit of pep into my walk. I'm just ready for things to feel better and to get better. Aquarius, a lot of it is you've had momentum built up from like childhood, high school, adulthood, of thinking the same thought of, okay, I'll work a little bit harder to get that. I'll work a little bit harder to get that. Oh, if I do this, then I'll get that. You got to drop that and release those thoughts and say, I'm ready to experience things in a new way that feel easy. I'm ready to have XYZ in my life. Good luck, universe. I want to see how you deliver this bad boy to my life, because then it can come to you with ease. And your job simply there, Aquarius, is to, oh, this is how it came into my life. This is great. This is awesome. Allow yourself to, when it pops into your life, say yes to it. Not, oh, no. Because the underlying thought behind that is, I didn't work hard enough for it. Well, Aquarius, are you ready for it to be easier? Are you ready to enjoy life, Aquarius? Are you ready to feel good waking up, Aquarius? You're going to have to go set some deliberate attention and some deliberate time of sitting down for 5 minutes, noticing everything that you like. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a satisfying thing in my house. That's a satisfying thing, to just kind of get your vibration on an even keel. I like my plates. I like the running water. I like internet. I like air. I like my lungs. I like to have a roof over my head. I like that I, have a floor underneath me. And then switch your time for 5 minutes to, I'm ready to start experiencing this. I don't need to know how it's coming in, but I'm ready to experience it. Instead of, yeah, right, that would never happen for someone like me. It's got to be, I would love to experience this, and I'd love to experience this. Do some what you would consider small, like I'm ready to experience this, and do some big things too. Set reasonable goals. Set like, I'm ready to experience this. I'm ready to experience that. Like if you do, I'm ready to feel like a bikini supermodel. I'm ready to feel vibrant in my body. I'm ready to feel like I can walk around the block with ease. I'm ready to feel more of a desire to work out. I'm ready to feel better about my body. Do them both, a combo of them both. And just write things that you're ready to experience. Do that every day. If you just do it for 10 minutes, 21 minutes, 10 minutes, 21 days, you will feel a vibrational shift, Aquarius. And then that's when you'll start to just feel better and to enjoy life. So you'll get out of that. Anytime 1 or 2 good things happen to me, 3 horrible things happen, drop that. We gave you an exercise to do, Aquarius. It's up to you if you do it or not. And with that, we invite Kelly to pull the Celtic cross. Well, Aquarius, Spirit just kind of laid the smack down on you there. So comment below, guys. Let me know what's going on. Okay, so in terms of the basis for your month, Aquarius, okay, so it's kind of like you have to go through a wake-up call, Aquarius. You're going through a wake-up call that your thoughts very much do create your reality. Because there's a little bit of a, yeah, right, just think the better thought. That's not how it works. Come stand in my physical shoes and you'll see that that doesn't work. So you're going through a wake-up call that like, what you see is a vibration. When you're looking at the computer, when you look at the screen, when you see me, some people will see really red cheeks, some people will see orange, some people will see yellow, because your eyes are picking up vibration. So the fact that you can see, smell, and touch things is kind of like a wake-up call that your emotions are the same thing. What you draw attention to, kind of like what you draw your attention to with your eyes. If I look out that window, I see a tree and mountains. If I draw my attention to this window, I see a telephone pole, some sort of a pole, and one big tree. When I look out my far right one, I see a beautiful bridge. What I draw my eyes to, I see something different. This is your wake-up call. When you allow yourself to feel something different about a topic, you will get new things into your life. In terms of your kind of challenge, your lesson to learn to have that wake-up call, Aquarius, is my moods are indicators of my emotional set points. How you feel is an indicative vibration that you're sending off. If you wake up, it's going to be one of those days and you're feeling crummy and you're feeling like, man, why do I have to go to work? Why do I have to do that? You're emitting that frequency. So you're going to get the boss who's like, why did you turn this paper in? Why is your work never not good enough? Like, you're going to attract those types of things. So you kind of have to recognize and wake up that like how you feel matters. How you feel matters, Aquarius. Just try to change. It's not about going from angry to happy. It's not about going from depressed, sad, upset to happy. It's about, what's a little bit of a more satisfying way you can have that thought? Like if you're mad at your boss for yelling at you in an office, be mad, of course be mad. But then like, how can you get to frustration? Well, I'm just frustrated that my boss didn't do that. And it was frustrating to go through that. And it was frustrating to feel that way. And well, now I'm just disappointed that I feel like my colleagues may not respect me as much. You got to move up that emotional scale from anger to discouragement to frustration to disappointment. Your moods are an indicator of what you're vibrating at. So the more that you can, all right, I'm ready to feel better and do things, think thoughts that feel better. Again, not about being happy, but can you go from anger to frustration, from frustration to discouragement, from discouragement to disappointment? Because if you just shift those a little bit, you're going to feel better. So how you feel, how you're acting, how you feel is very much an indicator of what you're going to be attracting in. But once you learn that, I mean, you got it. Okay, because kind of what's prompting this is that there's been a little bit of an awareness, like what's prompting this bigger lesson for you. This is like a good lesson to learn, Aquarius, but know that it does mean that you're likely going through some stuff in your day-to-day life if this is the vibrational lesson you're learning. You kind of started noticing that like you're being, okay, how do I say this? It's almost as if you've had at least a couple of experiences, Aquarius, recently where you're like, oh my God, I had that thought. I'll give you an example. A great example we can give you from Kelly's is there was a guy that she was dating for a while. And she just kind of sat down and meditated, like, who would be a good person to go on a date with that might turn longer term? The name of that gentleman popped into her head, and she went, yo, spirit guides, did you see the way we ended it? He's not going to call me. I'm not going to call him. I was like, good luck for how you'd get us in the same place at the same time. And she let it go. She didn't feel bad about it. She didn't think thoughts to prevent it in. Sure enough, she pulled out of her grocery store. She bumped right into him. So you've had enough experiences like that where you were like, let's see how that can happen. And it came in. So from that, it's like a little awareness, a little light bulb went off for you, Aquarius, that like, oh, okay, I'm now aware enough to know that this is more than just thinking good thoughts. This actually is a law of attraction, a law-based vibrational reality that if I do it continuously, but how do I do it? That's what this is for you. You're going through the wake-up call of like, but how do I do it? Use the wake-up call. If your eyes look out different windows, if you draw your eyes to different settings, you see different things. If you draw your thoughts, your emotions to different things, you'll get different results. And pay attention to your moods. Because in terms of what was going on in the recent past, Aquarius, yeah, you kind of just had the wake-up call that what I draw my attention to invites it in. If you're like, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job, you're going to get one. But if you kind of loosen up a little, like, I'd like a job where I feel good. I'd like a job where I feel stable, where I feel welcomed. That's when you get the longer term job. That's where you get the job that feels good, the people who greet you warmly when you get there. So you're kind of going through the wake-up call of like, okay, I get it. I get it. What I draw my attention to is what I get into my life. In terms of what's going on in the current moment, Aquarius, okay. So what's going on in the current moment is definitely a lesson of it's not about stating what you don't want. It's about just using what you do want. With an analogy of if you were to go into a buffet, you tend to just pick the food that you like and you want to eat and put that on your plate. There is no need to go pick up food that you don't like, put it on your plate and say, oh, but I'm being good by putting stuff that tastes horrible to me on my plate. Be willing to just put the things that you like on your plate. Be willing to, and yes, eating your veggies. You like being healthy, you like a vibrant body. So this isn't about not eating vegetables. It's use the analogy as I'm ready to just start thinking about the things that I want. You know, like if you were baking cookies at home, you would get the flour, the sugar. If you're vegan, you'd get the maple syrup and the cashew flour. Love you guys. Love your cookies. You would just put ingredients that you wanted. You would probably not go throw cauliflower or broccoli into your cookie. So your life is a pie. Put the good stuff that you want to eat in there. And there's no need to think about what you don't want. Like everything that happened before. And right here, right now, you are at a new day. You're at a blank slate to just start calling in new things. In terms of what you're going to be learning in the future, Aquarius, it kind of looks like you're gonna have a little bit more examples, a little more awareness from other people of like, whoa, I get it. They got the $1 million in the mansion because this is what they kept thinking these thoughts in high school, and then they did this and this and this in college, or didn't go to college, but this is what they did. You're gonna start to realize like, oh, I get it. They have that lifestyle because that's what they thought. They have that lifestyle because that's what they thought. And the more that you can just kind of accept, like, that's who they are, that's what they're like, they're doing their thing, I'm glad that they're happy, but this is what I like, and these are the people that I'm going to hang out with, the happier you're going to be. So you're definitely kind of going through an wake up, like an epiphany, a karmic lesson, a soul level lesson, a life lesson, whatever word you want to put to it, of that, like, your emotions and your thoughts really do matter, Aquarius. In terms of your personal power this month, Aquarius, this is a good one, Aquarius. I can gradually change my vibrational frequency. The more that you take time to do that exercise they told you in the channeled message, 5 minutes. What's satisfying? What do you like in your area? Is it, I like my blanket. Oh, it's fumbled up. Oh, well, it's satisfying to know that I could go fold it up. You got to always just focus on what do you find satisfying in your immediate vicinity? Or is it satisfying, not even immediate vicinity, but just what do you find satisfying for 5 minutes? And what do you want to start experiencing for another 5 minutes? If you guys do that 10 minutes, 21 days, you're going to see an overall improvement. Then instead of waking up angry, you'll start waking up just disappointed. But that is a huge shift. If you keep doing it from disappointment, you'll soon start waking up just feeling a little pessimistic. And then you'll start waking up feeling content. You'll see this gradual shift in your moods if you do that homework. So Aquarius, comment below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you find satisfying. Share your satisfying list here so you bump up the energy of all the other Aquariuses. The more that you take the time to cherish and value your heart, your mind, and your thoughts and your emotions, you're going to gradually see a shift of your emotions towards better feeling thoughts so that you just will start waking up feeling better. And it will be like at a default level. In terms of outside influences this month, okay, so in terms of outside influences this month, it's kind of more important for you because you really want to tap into like your yeses and your nos, what feels satisfying, what does not feel satisfying, your yes and your no. If you get a yes, if you get like that feels good, that feels joyous, that feels good, that feels better, that feels satisfying, do it. If you get a gut reaction like, oh, that doesn't feel good, don't do it. If you get a neutral feeling, don't do it. Because all the actions you take, all the thoughts that you think are an indicator of you're telling the universe what you want at any given time. You're telling someone who has a magic wand who could poof things into your life. If you say yes to something that feels bad or neutral, you're going to get more things in your life that feel bad or neutral. Instead, if you just, not yet. Ooh, that feels good. That feels satisfying. If you make a conscious choice to change the types of decisions you've been making, to start making the more satisfying thoughts and choices, more of those are going to come in. So know that you're going to have opportunities presented to you. Use your emotional response to them as your indicator of yes, no, no. If it feels bad, no. If it feels neutral, no. If you get a little spark of feeling good, yes. In terms of your hopes or fear this month, oh, it looks like you're definitely wanting a more spiritual life. You're definitely wanting a more soul life. You're definitely wanting a more connected life. You're definitely wanting to live life just feeling better, feeling more connected to people. You want more peace and love and harmony in your life. So this is definitely a month of you just kind of like, I just want to feel better. Like, universe, I just got to feel better. How? Listen to everything that was previously said in this video to get to that how. Because your outcome for the month is you're definitely starting to realize that you're not a victim to your previous thoughts, or you're not a victim to your previous livelihood. You're not a victim to previous ways of living life. That each and every day you are a blank slate to, all right, that's where I was yesterday. This is where I want to be today. This is what I now want. You're definitely at a blank slate to just keep going, guys. You're definitely learning the lesson that even if you think a bad thought, don't beat yourself up for it. You wouldn't push a kid who's fallen. You wouldn't push them down again. If they get up, you wouldn't push them down again. If you think a bad thought, don't beat yourself up for it. Just, ooh, I was thinking thoughts that weren't helpful. I like my awareness to it. I like that I caught my train of thoughts. Instead of doing it all day, now I only did it half a day. And put deliberate energy and effort to, oh, I was thinking thoughts that weren't helpful. For 30 seconds, 60 seconds, okay, well, do a list of satisfying things for 30 to 60 seconds. So you've got this. Aquarius. Looks like it's definitely going to be a month where you kind of bump up feeling good and start enjoying life. Okay, so for those of you who are staying till the end, I am launching a mastermind. It's for 5 high-powered individuals who you've already hit success in your life. So you've already hit a certain level of income with your business, and you're ready to go to the next level. however you're feeling, but the amount of work that you went through to there, physical work as well as mental and mindset work, it seems daunting to take this next step. That's what this mastermind is all about. It's for those of you likely making between 20 to 40,000 a month, and you're ready to 5x, 10x that, because ultimately what that extra money in your bank account is going to do is going to give you that peace of mind so that when you go home, you can put the cell phone down and actually be there with your son. Actually be there with your husband, with your spouse. Actually take the night off to go on a date without checking into work. The extra money is going to give you the time to enjoy your life and the peace of mind. Looking for 5 of you, you get 3 group calls a month with me plucking everyone's energy to get it in alignment and the best state it can be in, as well as the energy of your business to get it in its best shape and highest vibration so that the money just rolls in easily. The expansion, the growth, the hiring new people will all be fun and enjoyable. I have an HR background. I can help you with that too. You also get a one-on-one a month that's floating and rotating to use however you wish, because I'm your partner throughout this growth. I know what mindset shifts are like and what 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x in your income is like. I'm your partner throughout that. If you want a one-on-one, it's a one-on-one. If you want me to review your sales copy, I'm reviewing your sales copy. If you want me to review a court case that you have coming up to get the best result for your client or for yourself, I'll do that. If you want me reviewing a business deal before you go into a meeting, I'll do that. A client of mine just made an extra $50,000 because we just tweaked her offer, figured out what they really wanted, what she really wanted, and she got an extra $50,000 in her pocket. Let's get that $50,000 in your pocket. Apply in the upper right-hand corner, apply below. You also get a private Facebook group for you and your 5 soul business tribe members to help each other out too, because we're all going through this shift together. Okay, love you guys. See you in there.